couple of years just living the lie. I've just come from the country, wide-eyed and naive. Son on the line, son a long time, but you wanna believe. But you don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. When you're nothing to lose. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Put yourself in my shoes. I don't want any trouble. I ain't after a fight. But well-respected man, you better understand, man, you're standing in the light. No use sticking together. Gotta get out and get off. I'll offer you a slice. You tell me no dice, 'cause you want them in a lot. But you don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. When you're nothing to lose. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Put yourself in my shoes. I don't want any trouble, and I ain't after a fight. But well-respected man, you better understand, man, you're standing in the light. There's no use sticking together. I've gotta get out and get off. I offered you a slice, but you told me no dice, 'cause you wanted the lot. But you don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. When you're nothing to lose. You don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Put yourself in my shoes. I said you don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. When you're nothing to lose. You don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer. This song is dedicated to the World Health Organization. It's a medical song, and it concerns a disease whose classification according to the International Classification of Diseases is 302.0. The British police are the best in the world. I don't believe resisting arrest as they're kicked on the ground, searching their houses, calling them queer. I don't believe that sort of thing happens here. Sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Pictures of naked young women are fun in tidbits of Playboy, page 3 of the Sun. There's no nudes in Gay News or One magazine, but they still found excuses to call it obscene. Read how disgusting we are in the press. The Telegraph, People and Sunday Express. Molesters of children, corrupters of youth. It's there in the paper, it must be the truth. Try and sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Don't try to kid us that if you're discreet, you're perfectly safe as you walk down the street. You don't have to mince or make bitchy remarks to get beaten unconscious and left in the dark. I had a friend who was gentle and short. He was lonely one evening, he went for a walk. Queer bashers caught him, kicked in his teeth. Was only hospitalized for a week, and he still bears the scars. Sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. And sit back and watch as they close down our clubs, arrest us for meeting and raid all our pubs. Make sure your boyfriend's at least 21, so only your friends and your brothers get done. Lie to your workmates, lie to your folks. Put down the Queen's, tell anti-queer jokes. Gay lives ridiculous, join their laughter. The buggers are legal now. What more are they after? Tell them. Sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy this way. Just wanna tell you about Martin, 'cause nobody I know's got a brother like him. As kids we could never be parted. The neighbours all knew us as the terrible twins. At school some kids was always looking for a fight, and Martin never wanted a fuss. Oh, Big Mouth Brown thought he'd push him around, been 3 years older than us. So we smashed him in the teeth with a cloakroom stool. I got 6 of the best, ain't suspended from school. But it was worth it with a brother like Martin. It was worth it with a brother like him. We used to need motors for a joyride, till we rammed a Black Mariah in this XJ6 to give me brother time to get clear. I had to punch a few policemen before I was nicked. Got postal for taking and driving away and beating up the boys in blue. Martin never missed a single visiting day. Itched from Clapham to Crewe with all me racing mags and a little bits of news, smuggling in ciggies and a little bit. No one ever had a brother like Martin. Never had a brother like him. Look, people, get the wrong impression with Martin. I know he didn't mix much, but he's no snob. I tell you, the weekend I come out of Rimondo, he got Uncle Ruby to find me this job. And back at me Nancy repainted my room and bought me a brand new carpet. There was all my old records and books on a shelf and a second-hand telly from the market. You can get a bit odd when you've been inside, but I'd be old bastard and overcried, cause no one ever had a brother like Martin. No one ever had a brother like him. Over to you. Never had a brother like Martin.